Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge and RJ. Both these sides having a rough go of it. Both desperate for a win in this one.
And you better believe they know that's the case. They both saw this game on the schedule and said, yep, this is the game where we can turn it around.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Barrett, and it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
No good on the free throw. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And the second free throw, good. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Redford trains it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Johnson finds Williams. Watford with it. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson outside, launches a 3. Williams can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Williams. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. So we started to talk about RJ Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Clearly a foul.
For Toronto, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And free throw good from Walter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Nets trail by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams scanning the floor. No coverage that time. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Nicholas Claxton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Barrett with the ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And it's Shed missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
6 to shoot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn. It's Jackson. At the line 2 times.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across years.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Shed. Count it. Good. It's the Nets now, trailing by 2. Pass to Johnson. Outside Williams. Here's Beekman. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And the Nets miss again. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Barrett. Good on the three-point shot. Barrett's got 5 now.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Battle. Here's Shed. Onside Barrett. Over Williams. Barrett, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Williams for 3. It's good from long range. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Shed, and stolen by Williams. Driving inside. Tipped away. Johnson outside. Williams against Barrett. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Williams gets the bucket. 7 points in the game. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Keep on dancing. Come on, let's see those dance moves.
Brooklyn making some changes. Alwoma's checked in. And it's Whitehead in for Williams.
Substitutions on the court.
Watson the pass to Barrett. Here's Battle. Buries it down low. Brooklyn trailing. Lewis outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Mobo. It's not going to go for him. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the pick. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Onside, Barrett. Lawson outside. Pass to Mobo. The fader. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Lewis. Inside.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Into the line for the Raptors, Robinson.
Pass to Iwoma. And here is Lewis. Lawson defending. Here's Iwoma. Sinks the triple.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Swider. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
They set the screen. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Shed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 5-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Swider. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Swider's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They set the pick. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Raptors leading by 7. A crossover. Lawson the pass to Bat. Here's Swider. Toronto working the ball around now. To the inside. Shed. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Watford's checked in for the Nets. The Raptors also with a sub. Roden's checked in. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Whitehead. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Count that one. Watford's got 5. Toronto's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He has 6. Has to battle. Now Robinson picked away. It's deflected.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nets trail by 6. Now Watford. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. Here's Roden. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Roden in at the 2-guard position. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Owoma, no good. Raptors leading by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
No good from Lawson. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Owoma. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Abaji. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. The shot's good from Lawson. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Rockets.
And the Nets making a change here. Lewis is checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Abaji. Down low. The 8-footer. Yes, that goes in. Mobo's got 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's a good screen. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Lewis a screen on Lawson. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Abaji. Still yet to score. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 6. Here's Beekman. Lawson defending. Pass to Awoma. Ryder grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Robinson against Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. Raptors leading by 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
A moment now to see the numbers for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Loud fans, you know what time it is. It's time for team. Attention fans. Now on the court is your home squad. Get loud and let them hear you. All right, fans. Who needs a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you.
And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Here's Beekman. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Mobo. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobo's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Lewis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2. Lewis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Pass to Mobo. From the left block, again Toronto.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jimmy, that's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Chalk up 2 there. Toronto, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Pass to Mobo. They set the pick. Almost, but it rolls out.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
No good from outside. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Fades away.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The tray buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And he gets it to go. Shed's got 11 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
The 3, and the Nets another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Pass to Beekman. 5 to shoot. Lewis with the 3. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Abaji. Here's Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, man. It's time for the dance stand. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Shake it, baby, shake it. Let's go. Next dancer. Let's see those moves. Come on.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Brooklyn.
Let's hear it for you. Substitutions on the court.
Pass to Whitehead. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. And the 3 off target. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Shed. Lewis grabs the board.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Back to Watford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
First free throw is good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Alwoma's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Lawson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Swider. For the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 20.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Swider. There's a screen by Robinson. Alwoma with the rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Whitehead, guarded by Robinson. Shot's good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Well, you look at Watford, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
There's 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Toronto turns it over again.
What is going on right now?
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Lewis. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. Now Watford. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Raptors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Watford. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. Chicago with the lead against the Hornets at Spectrum Center. A big lead there with not much time left. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 4. We've got Johnson, Watford out there with Williams, and it's Beekman in at the 1. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. There's a screen. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Charity stripe shot. A rebound by the Nets. Pass to Watford. Here's the 3. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Barrett covering. The shot by Williams, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Down low. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Watford. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And at the line, one time, Zaire Williams.
That's good from Williams. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Walter. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Watford with it. There's the pick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Shed. He sinks the 11-footer. Shed's got 13. Here's Beekman. Pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. Outside Williams. Back to Watford. Nets passing it around. Traps in the tray. 15 points in the game. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Abaji. Here's the screen. Off target from outside. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Beekman. Puts up a 3. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Mobo. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Now Watford. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Walter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Raptors have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. Whitehead's checked in for the Nets. Lewis comes in for Johnson. And that one misses. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Lewis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mobo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Whitehead. Outside for Lewis. There's the pick. There's the triple. Whitehead's shot is off. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Abaji. Here's Mobo. He's got 11. Lewis grabs the board. Pass to Whitehead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line one time.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Walter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walter's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The fadeaway. Abaji pulls it in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Walter. Launches it. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Who is outside? And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Raptors making a switch here. Swider's checked in.
Substitution. Number 12, Cole Swider.
And Lewis has it in the corner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Lobo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Abaji. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Swider. Takes the 3. Walter can't get it to go. Here's Awoma. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. 5th is R.J. Barrett.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scores at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here they are. Team fight.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Toronto on defense. It's a 10-point game. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Awoma, no good. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Toronto. Robinson down low. Watford on him. Robinson, that's good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Beekman. Pass to Watford. Who is outside? Here's Beekman. There's Whitehead. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nets lead by 10.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Roden. No good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Watford. Here's Beekman. From deep. Roden grabs the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Robinson with it. Here's Swider. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Toronto, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Pass to Awoma. Here's Watford, guarded by Robinson. Watford passes to Lewis. Awoma off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Swider. He has 7. Drills the three-pointer. Swider's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Awoma. There's the drive. Watford controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
For 3, Lawson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Beekman out to the right wing. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Swider's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Keon Johnson. His last 10 games, averaging 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Here's Awoma. Lawson defending. Johnson outside. Here's Watford. And again, it's the Nets missing. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Roden. Now Robinson. Covered by Johnson. Here's Battle. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Here's Swider. 10 points for him. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. Swider's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Raptors. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Barrett. And it's Swider in at the 4.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Raptors, AJ Lawson, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. so he can't get either to fall. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Beekman. And he converts the layup. 22 points for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Swider. Here's Abaji, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's denied. To the paint. Pass to Beekman. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul. At the line. Timmy. At the line 2 times.
And he makes the first. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Mobo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Nets passing it around. Outside, Lewis hits the three-point bomb. Lewis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Beekman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Team seconds. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Beekman. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Abaji. Here's Barrett. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Nets leading by 10. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Whitehead. Now Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Walter. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lewis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Low block shot, and the bank shot is good. And the Nets lead by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
One shot.
One shot.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Lewis covering. And here's Barrett. From outside the arc, the shot misses. Here's Whitehead. Here's Beekman. Pass to Whitehead. Now here's Lewis. Inside. It's blocked. To the middle. Mobo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Nets passing it around. Barrett covering. Pass to Lewis. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. And the Nets lead by 10.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Shed. Onside Barrett. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Barrett covering. Pass to Whitehead. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Beekman. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Shed. Shed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Walter. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes for Toronto. Swider's checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Walter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Watford. Here's Beekman. Whitehead passes to Watford. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Down low. Outside for Robinson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Whitehead passes to Watford. Outside Williams. Pass to Watford. Johnson outside. Williams against Barrett to end the drought. Shots good by Williams. Here's Barrett. Here's Abaji. To the inside. Here's Robinson. It's to Abaji. And here is Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Beekman. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Watford. Good on the triple. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Barrett. They get the rebound. From down in the low post, it goes. Abaji's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Master Williams.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Barrett covering. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Shed. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Mobo. In the corner, Barrett with it. Buries it from 3-point range. Barrett's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Toronto. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Brooklyn making a change here. Awoma's checked in. From deep 3-point land, Alter pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Fade away. Awoma with the rebound. Net shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. No good with the layup. Here's Toronto now. Pass to Shed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. He hits both from the stripe.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Got it up in time. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. We've got Trend and Watford. So Williams out there. And it's Beekman in at the point guard position. Pass to Walter. Here's Shed. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 42% so far. Johnson sends the screen for Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Nets. Pass to Shed. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Onside, Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walter's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Now Williams. Pass to Beekman. And here is Williams. Over Barrett. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Pass to Beekman. Out to the wing. Back to Watford. Williams for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 24 points. Here's Barrett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 on their three-point shots since we started overtime. Something they might want to stick with. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Here's Walter. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Watford with it. Now here's Williams. Back to Watford. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 4 to the left side wing. Here's Walter. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Pass to Watford. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Mobo. The rebound by Watford. And so it's Williams who brings it up to the net. Here's Beekman. Pass to Watford. Got it. Good job in the low post. Watford's got 4 points this quarter. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Nets have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Toronto with the ball. Pass to Mobo. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Shed. Got it!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Watford. Offline with his three. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.